I spoke to Lang. I've accepted their offer. I'm gonna work closely with what they got going on as well, and
No.
well, that doesn't change anything really that's happening here. I'm gonna help out as much as possible with family matters, as I am doing it right now. Nothing has to change in that aspect. There were no conditions that were placed upon me, other than answering a call. Should I be called upon? That's it. Everything else flows naturally. Any questions?
You mentioned to me that they had mentioned to you no strings attached.
No, it was pretty much straightforward. Must have misunderstood, I guess. What do you mean by no strings attached? Like, as in the family?
Yeah, well, I mean, well, I guess you just you answered my question, my doubt or concern just now. They put no other conditions on just answering
There's
the
no
call.
way. There's
Yeah.
no conditions.
Yeah. Listen,
Great.
guys, we're gonna make this work. One way or another. Nothing's got to change.
No conditions
Is
at
there
all.
something?
They're concerned that you know that they can't really operate as freely as maybe they could before. Doesn't really affect anything that we're doing here. We just need to make sure we don't get in their way. That's all.
What happens if we do?
You won't.
What happens if we do?
I said I'd take care of it. Doesn't have to be a bullet. They didn't ask me to kill anybody. In fact, he strongly said nobody's gonna kill anybody.
So I still have to operate my life. Wondering if I'm gonna upset Lang, Harry, and Co. with anything I do. If it upsets them in any way possible, I still have to operate my life that way. If I get in that way, a week ago, I put up my ad for I'm potentially buying materials, and that got them in a spin. What happens when we build something great and that becomes a problem?
It won't become a problem.
Because you'll take care of it.
No. It's just not gonna become a problem. What happened to supporting me no matter what?
If I didn't support you, I'd walk away.
This is gonna work out. Nobody's getting in anybody's path. Nobody's getting in anybody's way.
Don't ever use my words against me again.
Love you guys. Good day, guys. I'll see you when I see you.
Remember, she said you gotta actually come around.
Right.
Till the 10.
Look, the concern is valid.
Be around as much as I can till the 10.
Eve's line of thinking here is in line with mine, which there could be a chance somehow in the future where we are at odds with the people that you're going to be working with. Not saying that it will. We can do everything we can to avoid it, but it's a possibility. And at that point in time, you're going to be put in a very difficult position.
And
so
we have
your
a sit
job
down. Doesn't have to be a bullet.
I understand, but your job, number one priority with this, is to ensure that that never fucking happens. Because if it does, then only tragedy awaits, Loach. Only tragedy awaits.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing Eve can do about that. Nobody can do anything about that but you. And that's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot of pressure on you to make sure something like that just that cannot happen, should not happen. Is this something that we need to communicate to everybody? Or should we keep this, I don't know, between the three of us? If you've told, I don't know if you told anybody else.
No. Only telling you guys.
Okay. Okay, then we continue operating the way we have. Is there any changes that you expect in any way with regards to the family and you?
I guess I need some time to think about that. I don't think any plans that we've had for the family need to change at all. We keep moving forward. Everything moves forward.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever business I have with them, just don't ask about it. If there's ever a problem between the two groups, we'll resolve it diplomatically. Me handling it doesn't imply me putting a bullet in anybody's head. You should have seen the way he was explaining things. I wish you could be there. Looking at you, Eve. It's not the same as he was before. And I know you're being... I know you feel like I let you down. You got a ton of ways this could fumble. This could all go down the goddamn drain, but it's gonna be okay. Everybody just needs to understand that things are gonna be okay. Nothing needs to change.
I do want to ask about the priority order for you, Luch. just to make sure I have it clear, right? So there's no misunderstandings in the future. But in terms of priority, what comes first now for you? Lang or the family?
Lang does. If I'm in a meeting and I'm cold, I'm gonna answer it. If there's anything happening and I'm cold, I'm gonna answer it.
There's no way he just said that.
It's just the way the life is.
It's tough.
Tough pill to swallow, I know.
In that case, Luch, then we have to reconsider a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think on it. You gonna be around after the debate?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then we'll talk briefly after that. I have to go. I have to talk to Tiny urgently.
All right.
Anything else about this?
No, that's it. I need you guys to trust me. Now more than ever. I need you to trust me.
I do. I do trust you. But we have to accept the new reality that this is bringing to our table. How can the leader of an organization not have that organization in its number one priority? And his number one priority? How does that work? Some of these issues that we're dealing with now are critical.
I can
We're
still help
talking-
you lead, Vito.
I understand that. I understand that. But it's not a matter of it's not a matter of involvement. What I'm talking about here is I'm talking about the perception of things. Imagine yesterday you were in that meeting with Mateo and all that, and all of a sudden you got a call and you had to leave in the middle of it. Perception is everything, especially internally. It's difficult. Those are difficult waters to navigate now. People will notice if you leave in the middle of a meeting like that. You've been the face of this for what we've since we got back, and you were the face of this 5 years ago. People know us through your face, not mine, not Eve's, not anybody else's. Your face. That's why I'm saying we got to reconsider a few things. Perhaps once we do, an announcement is due.
Like I said, not much is going to change.
I can't
Other
believe
than perhaps...
I can't believe you said that when you just told us that Zhang is your number one. You can't say that. You're just lying to us over
I
and
can
over and
advise
over again.
the family.
I'm going to leave you two to have a quick conversation. I'm going to call Tiny.
I'm not gonna do this again.
I think he's going to be okay.
How can you say that? When at Chuma she told me that I wouldn't be second choice. I never was. How does this not make me second choice when I could be dying somewhere? And you'd still have to pick up that call and go to Lang.
These are extremes, Eve. You're talking in extremes.
The reality.
You're living in hypotheticals again. I thought we were past that. I thought we were done with those. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. And whatever they got brewing, it's going to take a long fucking time. And whatever we got brewing here, I'll be here. Doing whatever I can to get it on its feet. This ain't easy for me either.
Seems like it just took 2 conversations for you to be convinced.
I always say that you're very observant. That you're always very detailed with the things you notice. But my God, you've missed the details here.
And so have you. I feel like you've taken all my feelings and you've invalidated them every single time I talk to you about this.
And what about mine? What about what I want?
You're getting everything you want. What's the problem?
You can have that too. You knew this option was on the table, and you told me just a couple of days ago that you were okay with whatever I decided, that you'd be by my side, and yet here I choose something, and all of a sudden this is a huge fucking problem. That all also went out the window.
After you
Why
promised,
why did you?
after you promised me that I wouldn't feel like second option, that I wouldn't be second option, and that nothing would change. And here you go. Rolling back to when
It's business, Eve. It's business.
It's not.
I am still gonna achieve the things that we've always dreamt of together, with you. Nothing needs to change. Nothing. I'm not leaving you. I'm not leaving Vito. I just have work to do elsewhere. And it seems like you're pushing me away.
You're just using my emotions as an excuse.
How am I using your emotions? How? I'm giving it to you straight.
As soon as you don't like something I don't say, you use another excuse saying that I'm pushing you away, when in the matter of fact you're pushing me away by doing this and the way you're doing it.
The way I'm doing it. I'm telling you the truth of things.
Yeah.
To your face.
When I asked you if there was conditions, you said there was none, but there's so many conditions, you just don't realize it.
Just because Lang treated you one way in the past doesn't mean he's gonna do the same to me. We're 2 different people. You throw a pebble in the lake, it's gonna bounce 3-4 times, but it's never gonna bounce in the same spot. You need to stop comparing your story with mine, because it's not gonna be the same.
I get it.
I'm forging my own path. Nothing needs to change. And only time will tell. But I still need you by my side. And I still love you to fucking death. You're the goddamn world to me.
Depends how long Lang allows you to love me.
Please get in the car. I hate it when you walk away like this. You said you would never walk away. You'd be there with me. Whatever decision I made, you're walking away. Let me prove to you that whatever visions you have on all this, or whatever opinions you have of it, that it's wrong.
You change. Your actions don't match your words. Do you realize that?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Everything you said at the pier that day. Everything you said. Every single time we talk. The next moment just doesn't line up.
Like what?
How do I mean the world to you, but can still put anybody else above me?
It's business, sweetheart. That doesn't mean I love Lang more than I love you.
It's not what it's
Two completely
about.
different things. It's oil and water. Oil and fucking water, Eve. They don't mix. Please. Don't do this.
You're expecting my support, but you're expecting all my support to go to you while you do this, but where's your support?
I have always supported you. Always. In everything you've done.
And what happens?
And I will continue supporting you.
What happens when I do need you?
Then I'll be there. I'll fucking be there.
And again, what happens? Blank calls.
Stop. Stop with the hypotheticals. Stop it. You're letting them corrupt you. You're overthinking way too goddamn much.
Because this is what is happening. I have to live my life under his thumb again.
No, you don't. You are free from whatever chains you think you had.
You're wrong.
Let me prove you wrong. Please don't walk away. Get in the car. Let's go to this debate. I thought you were gonna keep walking down the street.
Then you'll just say I'm pushing it away again.
Come on.
When all I'm doing is just hurting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm too optimistic. I feel we can get things done. I feel like everything is gonna be okay. And maybe it's not gonna be perfect. Yes, there's gonna be bumps in the fucking road. Things are gonna be okay, sweetheart. They're gonna be fine. I'm gonna make sure they are. I need you to trust me with this. you do that for me?
I don't think I have any other choice.
You do. And it's not a choice I'd like to even consider. I think this is going to open a lot of doors. I've been thinking a lot about this, okay? And it fucking sucks that you think that I thought about this over like 2 fucking days. It's not the case. Over 2 meetings or whatever. Didn't expect to hear that from you. You know where this debate's happening? Is it in Tequila Law?
Find it for me. Twats out, maybe it's me. I should twat out, maybe it's me. Lang would die seeing that.
It's that one, right? The one I marked?
I think so. Remember, guys, it's just RP, right? Remember, guys, it's just RP.